Welcome to the Ultimate Squad Busters Guide, where we uncover the strategies and tactics to dominate the battlefield like never before. In this comprehensive video, we'll dive deep into the intricate mechanics of Squad Buster, revealing hidden secrets and expert techniques to propel your gameplay to new heights. From mastering battle mechanics to crafting the perfect team composition and accelerating your progress with smart strategies, we've got you covered. So buckle up, because the journey to victory starts right here. First up, let's talk about how to secure victory on the battlefield. In Squad Busters, the primary objective is to collect gems. These precious gems determine the winner at the end of the game, and there are various ways to obtain them. Gems are obtained by defeating monsters, with larger enemies yielding more gems and coins. Defeating entire teams and individual characters also rewards gems. The total you will get from completely wiping a squad is indicated by the total number of gems displayed above the user's squad. Players can steal gems from defeated squads by eliminating them entirely. A gem mine located in the center of the map and opens during the last minute of gameplay, slowly releasing a large number of gems for collection. It disperses gems through the final minute, giving additional gems to your totals. Just be careful in this area, you don't want to get caught between teams. Prioritizing objectives and defeating powerful monsters is crucial for building your team and fighting other players, while gaining extra gems from the gem mine in the final minute. In the early stages, you want to prioritize objectives and build the best team possible so you can compete for the late game opportunities. But winning battles isn't just about collecting gems. It's also about effective team coordination, map awareness, and target prioritization. Communicate with your squad to coordinate attacks and strategies effectively. Keep track of enemy movements and anticipate their actions based on the map layout. And don't forget to focus fire on high-value targets to gain the upper hand in battle. Now let's talk about battling in game. Battling is a key aspect of this game. Do it well and you will see a lot of victories. Do it poorly and you will see yourself getting finishes in the bottom 5. Before we get started, let's dive into how the battle mechanics work. First, let's cover character controls. Players control character movement by tapping and holding on the screen to direct them to specific locations on the battlefield. Characters automatically engage in combat with nearby enemy units within their attack range when they are stationary. Characters prioritize attacking the closest enemy unit to them, similar to the mechanics of Clash Royale characters. This also means that once a character locks onto a target, they will not retarget onto another target until you move, or the initial target is no longer available to be attacked. The second is dash bar and movement. Squad Busters features a dash bar that limits the usage of dash abilities for heroes. Dash abilities allow heroes to quickly move across the battlefield or evade enemy attacks. Dash bar regenerates over time, and players can gain extra boost by picking up items during battles. Dashing and movement abilities are increased when adding speedsters to the squad. The dash mechanic is limited, so you must be careful. Use your dash wisely to conserve it and give it time to recharge. Without it, you may get stuck in a bad situation, leaving you vulnerable to attacks from stronger teams or multiple teams. The third main battle mechanic is health management. Heroes have a health bar representing their remaining hit points. Managing health is crucial for hero survival during battles. It does not heal on its own. Being careless with your health in early battles could see more squad members being eliminated from your squad. Health can only be restored by healing characters, triggering fusions, or picking up hearts on the map. Now that we covered the basics of battling mechanics, let's now explore how you can leverage these mechanics effectively to gain the upper hand and emerge victorious in the intense battlegrounds of Squad Busters. The first thing I want to cover is proper positioning and knowing when to attack. Positioning is key in Squad Busters. Maintain optimal positioning during battles to maximize your effectiveness and minimize damage taken. Know when to engage in fights and when to retreat to avoid unnecessary casualties. Knowing when to attack is a very crucial part of this gameplay. Here are some examples. If you choose a high DPS character to start the game, and you see a weaker character close to you, attacking early is usually your best strategy. If you see your team is bigger than the other team, you can attack and try to bust the squad. If you see a team pinned in a bad spot, or between two teams, you can push to make it harder for them to escape. If another team is busy attacking something else or running past you, the best way to weaken other enemy teams is taking advantage of situations where you can attack them, but they can attack you. If you come across an enemy team fighting someone else, you can sneak in and attack them while they are distracted and escape quickly. Likewise, when teams are running through high traffic areas, you can stop and get quick attacks and picking of squad members and gaining gems. A popular example of this is at the gem mine. When this mine disperses gems, often other teams will run through to try to get as many as they can. By simply stopping in the middle while these other teams run through, your team will be attacking them while they can't attack you. It is important to look for opportunities to capitalize when your opponent is weak. Just make sure you don't get too focused on a battle. You are trying to win first place. Make sure after a battle your team is still strong, or you will be the next player bounced out. A lot of times I get overzealous when I'm chasing a weaker team. I end up spending too much time to trying to catch them. Even if I defeat them, other active teams have been building their squads, and I am behind in the endgame and unable to compete for gems. The second key thing I want to cover is resource management. Keep an eye on your hero's health and dash bar strategically to gain the upper hand in battle. Prioritize adding players that you already have on your team. Triggering fusions as soon as possible to reduce the next chest costs and allows you to expand your team while spending the least amount of money possible. The third important thing to note is be adaptable. Be flexible and adjust your strategy based on the changing dynamics of the battlefield. You will not always get the characters you want, so all you can do is build the best team available to you. Now, let's focus on creating a good team composition. The ultimate objective in Squad Busters is to gain as much resources in the most efficient way possible to build a large synergized squad, allowing you to dominate the end game. I've broken the game down into stages and how to build your team accordingly. Stage 1. This is the gathering stage. In this early game, you are preparing your base team. You want to give yourself the ability to build your team as fast as possible and expand faster than other squads. To start, you are looking for characters that allow you to gain resources most effectively. Option 1. You can start with a high damage character, like an attacker, to defeat monsters faster in the early stages. This route is especially effective in game modes that have an objective to defeat characters. Some examples of these modes are Loot Goblin Rush and Whack-A-Mole, where the most efficient way to earn coins and gems early on is by defeating those monsters. The second option is start with a supplier. Suppliers are more effective the earlier you get them. You can begin by harvesting resources to gain coins and build your squad. An example of a supplier start is using the Goblin. You can choose a Goblin as it gives you 6 coins. You can immediately buy a chest character without farming coins and will expand fast early on, giving you a numbers advantage in the beginning and build your team effectively. An ideal start for this strategy is triggering the Goblin fusion right away or as soon as possible. When you start with a Goblin, you get 6 coins. Your first chest is 3 coins, and you can buy it right away. You get another Goblin, and now you have a total of 9 coins, where your next chest is 5 coins. You buy a third Goblin and fuse them together, getting 6 coins for choosing the Goblin and another 6 coins for the fusion. Now you have a fused character. Your next chest is 3 coins again, and you have 16 coins saved up and you haven't defeated a single monster. At this point in the game, you are way ahead of most other teams. Now you can start getting some attackers to defeat monsters quicker. If you don't get 3 Goblins right away, attackers are always your second best pick early in this strategy. Speedsters and healers are never good to start with. The only time you want to start with a speedster is sometimes on a loot drop level where coins are made available in the first seconds of the game for a limited time. Stage 2. Now that you've built a good base, you want to start looking to round out your team by complementing your attackers with defenders. As you progress, you want to make your way toward the middle and begin attacking some of the bigger monsters. These monsters will provide more resources and allow you to expand faster. You want to look for defensive units to protect your attackers. These high damage per second attackers usually have lower health, so you will need tanks to help protect them. You will usually not have any healing at this point, so preserving health is vital and allows you to engage with other squads in battle if necessary. Stage 3. Once you have a good balance, look to add other characters that complement your team's abilities and rounds out your squad. All-arounders are good options, especially ones with effective abilities like Shelly's shotgun stun. You can look to get healers and speedsters. Healers and speedsters are terrible options in the early game, but become more effective as you progress, because they complement your entire squad's abilities. These picks are best saved for later into the game or in earlier stages when no better choice is made available when opening a chest. Healing characters provide healing to your squad mates. This is especially important as character health does not regenerate on its own. The more members you have on the field, the more effective these units become. Without healers, characters on your squad will take damage throughout the game, leaving them weaker in the end. If your characters are weak, you often lose gems in the game as other teams with higher health squads will begin to pick them off. Each speedster gives you a unique trait allowing your team to move faster in some way. This is crucial for chasing down enemy teams or escaping bad situations. If you get stuck in bad situations without dashes, your team is vulnerable to attacks. Even if you don't bust out of the game, normally you lose a few members to your squad, making you a bigger target to other teams in the middle. If you are weak or have a smaller squad, the other teams will almost always try to attack you. Usually, suppliers aren't very effective in late game. They don't attack, defend, or heal better, usually providing no additional value to your team composition by this point. Obviously, above all, prioritize fusions with characters you already have, as it will grow your team the best in the long term. Now that we know how to attack effectively and build a strong squad, let's talk about how to maximize your in-game resources to climb the ranks faster than ever before. You'll want to capitalize on every in-game event to maximize your progress and rewards. When it comes to spending your coins, it's all about making strategic investments that will pay off in the long run. Let's dive into the most effective ways to allocate your resources for maximum impact. Instead of spending coins on individual characters in the shop, prioritize purchasing chest tickets. For 6,000 coins, you can get 3 chest tickets, which are more valuable in the long run. Let me break down the math for you. If you were to spend 6,000 coins in the shop, you would get 6 common baby cards. For these chest tickets to be profitable, all you need to get 6 or more common cards. Even coming in 10th place and having no win streak boost, you are likely to get a minimum of 2 cards per chest ticket. Long term, you will evolve more characters by opening these chests instead of buying them in the store. Remember, you can only have 3 chest tickets and you get a new one for free every 3 hours. So don't buy chest tickets unless you know they will be used before a new one regenerates. Also, getting the full 3 tickets resets this 3-hour timer, so keep that in mind as well. If there is a ticket that will be unlocked in 5 minutes, wait to get that ticket for free, spend it, then buy 3 more tickets. To unlock the most lucrative rewards from chests, you'll need to employ strategies that maximize your chances of success. Let's explore how to extract the maximum value from every chest and supercharge your progression in Squad Busters. Each chest you open grants you a certain number of spins. Each spin has a chance to upgrade rarity or add additional characters to the chest. The amount of spins you get is dependent upon your placement in the match as well as your win streak. For placements, first place gives you 5 spins, second place gives you 4 spins, third to 5th place gives you 3 spins, and 6th place and below gives you 2. The win streak bonuses work like this. 2 wins is 1 bonus spin, 5 wins is 2 bonus spins, 10 wins is 3 bonus spins. If you are on a win streak, you will see it at the end of game and on the play button. Win streaks can be built up before buying your next round of chest tickets if you want to maximize your coins even more. If I have time, I will build up a win streak of 4 before buying my next round of chest tickets. Also, do not redeem chest tickets unless you will use them right away or lose them through expiration. Another key method to accelerate your progress is by evolving your characters. This unlocks powerful abilities and boosts their effectiveness in battle. Prioritize upgrading your characters and their abilities to increase their effectiveness in battle. Evolving characters is free once you have enough of them, and gets you portal energy, which progresses you through the squad journey section, allowing for more items and unlocks along your journey. Next up, we have completing tasks and objectives, which are essential for earning valuable rewards and advancing your journey in Squad Busters. Let's discuss how to tackle these challenges effectively to reap the maximum benefits. Complete book achievements to gain additional portal energy. This is done by defeating monsters, completing different game modes, and using spells in battle. Weekly tasks offer you daily objectives that can be redeemed by completing 6 tasks. You can get additional coins, emotes, and chests this way. When you first start this game, it will be called Beginner Challenges. Complete all 7 days of these challenges and redeem the rewards, and it will now be called Weekly Challenges. Completing spell events. When a spell event is active, using spells in battle help you unlock new spells for free, giving you new spells to work with and saving you coins. Never buy these spells right away, even if you don't fully complete the challenge. Each point you complete will reduce the final cost of the spell. To complete these events faster, take advantage of the Loot Surge game mode. In the middle of the match, 2 separate times a bunch of spells will appear on the map. You can run around and collect and use them as fast as possible to boost these numbers. In other game modes, make sure you aren't hanging on to spells too long. If you see a new one on the ground, cycle the one active and continue your progress. When it comes to completing the gem pass quickly, efficiency is key. Let's explore some tips and tricks to swiftly navigate through the gem pass challenges and unlock its valuable rewards in no time. Completing the gem pass can feel like it takes forever. Getting gems is a combination of the amount of gems you finish the match with plus a reward for the position you finish. 10th places receives 100 gems, with an additional 10 gems granted for each place higher, where first place gets you 200 gems. Getting first place not only requires skill, but it will also take 5 minutes. The fastest way to earn gems in this game is to join Amanch and bust out as soon as possible to get 10th place. This will award you 100 gems in a matter of seconds, and you can back out and restart it again. This is best done when you don't have a winning streak and your chest tickets are at 0. Last but certainly not least, don't underestimate the power of practice and improvement. Of course, practice makes perfect. Continuously work on improving your skills and tactics through practice sessions and learning from your experiences. Experiment with different strategies, heroes, and team compositions to find what works best for you. By following these strategies, you'll be well on your way to becoming a Squad Busters champion in no time. Keep grinding, keep improving, and most importantly, keep having fun on the battlefield. And there you have it, a comprehensive guide to dominating the battlefield in Squad Busters. Remember to practice, adapt, and always strive for victory. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the battlefield.